ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis since the price from here was within this down move, I mentioned if you get any reversal, any trade setup for buy, we take it. If anyone get the trade for buy within this one, they should move their sub loss to break even, because as we can see, the price tag almost tag the previous stop. Anyway, we start with higher time frame, and still we are within this daily correction. And most important level to see the breakout of the previous top, which is 3.7K. And we mentioned we want to see the breakout of 3.7 at the first stage, following by 3.9. Right? That's mean right now we want to see whether the price can break the previous top or not. Almost the price is at the previous top. That's mean the breakout of the 3.7 is very important for us, and mostly we're looking to see the breakout of this soon. All right. First things, as you can see, the price almost tagged the previous stop, and if you refer to the indicators, we need to be quite careful about the divergence. All right. Now the question is whether this is this we can look for continuation, or we can expect the price consolidate here and this one turn to a more complex correction before we get the next trade. Anyway, if you refer to our analysis, since the price was within this small correction based on 1 hour chart, we have been looking for buy. Right now, the only thing is we want to see whether the price can break the 3.7K or not. Right. First things, again, I need to highlight, can we consider this one turn to a more complex correction? And we see this one as a 3-wave internal flat in relative to this as a 1-2 for one more drop at least, and this one turn to a more complex correction before we get the next. We need to be quite careful about this option. That's why if you want to look for buy from here, the breakout of the 3.7 is very important for us. And if anyone get the trade within this move their stop loss to break even, because if the price couldn't break the previous stop, we can expect to see one more drop with the internal flat. All right. Anyway, this is what we need to be really careful. And at this point, we don't see any trade setup based on 4-hour chart. And if I move to 1-hour chart, if we want to look for buy, if we get a flag, the price consolidate another few hours here, the only option is to put our entry above the top. And we want to see the breakout of the 3.7 as a sharp move, not the corrective move. And the stop loss should be somewhere below around 3360 or 3.3K at least. All right. Anyway, buying at the top is not really good idea. The best things was buying at this low. All right. If anyone wants to buy at the top, they should be aware if the price couldn't break, we will expect for this flat before we get the next. We don't need to wait for this flat. For sure is the best. It can give us better opportunity. But if anyone wants to buy from here, they need to be really careful, because the breakout of the 3.7 as a sharp move is really important for us. And if the price, if for example, if you put a warrant share above the top, if the price tag we see is not moving in our direction as a sharp move, we are not going to keep the trade more than 2 hours. All right. Then from there, we see whether we should look for the next trade or we just let it go. Or we see, if we see the breakout of the previous stop, then after that, we look for the next trade setup. It doesn't mean we cannot buy. We need to be really careful. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.